Let's see how much 6ix9ine made before he snitched. Wait, when did Snitch 96? When did 6ix9ine snitch? You see, this said how much 6ix9ine made in 2018. Did he snitch in 2018? Did he snitch in 2018? Can someone comment down below? Let me know. When let's see when the 6ix9ine snitch, so we can see if this actually before he snitched. Nah, we just gonna watch the video and see. Shout out hip hop content. You feel me? We finna get into it.
So, with royalty cuts considered, Tekashi probably banked another $2.5 million on Apple Music this year. A lot of people are curious how much Tekashi 6ix9ine has made in 2018, seeing as how popular he is. I mean, the guy copped a $300K Jigsaw chain, and then a $95K My Little Pony chain. So how's he affording all this crazy stuff while being signed to an independent record label?
I think this before he snitched. Yeah, I think this had to be before he snitched and shit. Yeah, this had to be, because that's what it brought up, him being a snitch.
Let's find out. In this video, I'll calculate shows, ticket sales, streams on streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music, and even album sales to figure out exactly how much Tekashi has made in the year 2018. This is how much they made. Shows.
Get your shows up, get your touring up. You might need to call Treyway, I might help you, man.
So firstly, to figure out how much Tekashi has made, we're gonna have...
Yeah, I think this before he snitched, because they showing videos of Treyway and shit. Treyway don't fuck with 6ix9ine no more. So it's like, shit, you already know this shit old.
To calculate how much he has made off of his performances. Clubs, concert venues, and birthday party performances all make up a very large percentage of a musician's income in 2018. Tour life hasn't been easy for Tekashi. When he was first blowing up and had all that beef with tons of people, a lot of his shows were getting canceled, and that was probably hurting his pockets. But now that he has security and has calmed down, he seems to be doing a lot of touring and making a lot of money. In October, promoters from DC booked Tekashi to play at a homecoming event, but he apparently skipped out on the show. The promoters claimed they paid him $60,000 as an advance or a back-end to perform a...
Damn, $60K in the back end. That nigga 6ix9ine really, he been was making bread. And then the nigga made even more money when he snitched. That shit crazy. 6ix9ine is the first rapper to get more richer after snitching. Actually, yeah, he the first rapper to actually get richer after snitching, because all the other rappers snitched before they got famous.
At their homecoming show. But Tekashi canceled 35 minutes before doors opened, which ended up costing promoters $300,000 because they had to refund tickets. That's insane. Typically, most promoters pay an artist half of their booking fee up front, and half after the show has been completed. So with that information, we can safely guess Tekashi is getting anywhere from $100,000 to $125,000 for each performance.
Damn, folks says Ben was making that bag. Ben was making that bag. But 6ix9ine, if we think about it, 6ix9ine was making hits. Like, 6ix9ine did have, like, the industry on locks at one point. Like, folks was getting a lot of numbers. But he had that turned up music. He was getting motherfuckers turned up with his music. Y'all can't lie and say y'all didn't bump 6ix9ine music every here and there before he snitched.
Performed 39 times in 2018. So if he's getting $100,000 per show, we can estimate that he's raked in at least $3.5 million so far just off of his shows. That's a lot. Spotify. The next biggest source of income for Tekashi is going to be streaming. The guy's music does crazy numbers on every platform, from YouTube to Spotify to Apple Music. So that's one place he's going to be making a ton of money. Tekashi has released around 20 songs so far this year. And since Spotify displays how many stream songs have on their platform, we can see that Tekashi has done over 1 billion streams on Spotify this year.
Look at that, 1 billion streams in 5 months.
Damn.
What does that say? Yeah, 1 billion streams.
According to various reports that you can find online, Spotify pays about half a penny per stream. With that in mind, we can figure that with his billion streams, Tekashi has earned around $5 million from Spotify. If you take into account that his label is probably taking a percentage, he pays people featured on his songs, and also the producers of the songs themselves, he might have only profited about half of that $5 million, which would be too.
But I mean, shit, that shit is like the investment, folks. Like this shit damn near like a business at the end of the day. So it's like all that shit you spending the money into your business just for you to make that shit back type shit. Cause everybody got to spend money to make money. You can't be inside the industry or business without spending money.
2.5 million. Apple Music. Now, Apple Music doesn't display how many streams songs have on their platform, but since we know that they have about the same amount of users as Spotify, we can probably say that Tekashi's songs have also done 1 billion streams on Apple Music. Spotify and Apple Music pretty much pay the same amount per stream, so with royalty cuts considered, Tekashi probably banked another $2.5 million on Apple Music this year. YouTube. Out of all the streaming services, YouTube pays the lowest. YouTube pays about 1/10 of a penny per stream. So even though Tekashi has done around 1 billion streams on YouTube too, I'd be surprised if he made more than $1 million off of that. When you take into account for royalty splits, he's probably made around $400,000 off of YouTube. Pure sales. The last way 6ix9ine has made some money off of his music are iTunes album sales.
Damn, I ain't gonna cap to you. One thing I never have did was pay for an album, especially no 6ix9ine album. I ain't gonna cap to you. But that's because I feel all music should be free damn near. But I guess back in the day they used to charge motherfuckers. I don't know. But I'm like, there's so many apps for you to listen to music for free. Why pay money to listen to an app? You feel me? I used to use Music,
where people actually pay $7 or so to purchase an album. Tekashi's debut album, Day 6ix9ine, sold 20,000 copies on iTunes in its first week of being released. So that's about another $150,000 that he's made this year.
Yeah.
Merch. Tekashi does have an online merch store where he sells hoodies and physical copies of his albums, so he's definitely made some money off of that. But there's no way to guess or figure out how much that could be. Plus, it's probably nothing compared to his streaming and show money. Features. A lot of artists make money selling features, charging anywhere from $10,000 to $40,000 just to hop on someone else's song, because it can instantly get the song a buzz. As far as I know, Tekashi doesn't actually sell features, which might be for the better, because that way his brand and his music aren't getting oversaturated to where people are tired of it. The total estimate on how much he made this year comes out to around $8.5 million, all things considered. To be making into cash is insane for someone signed on an independent record label, so congrats to him. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you...
Damn, no, that nigga 6ix9ine, folks says he been was making money. Like, he been was making money. So his ass wasn't capping when he be saying how much money he be making. I don't know how this nigga still making money though, but I heard that 6ix9ine be getting lots of sales.